Finally, it has arrived. He tires of his toys so quickly. Here. Hey guys, it's Hexley, and welcome to Aveyond Gates of Night. This is part 2 of the Orbs of Magic series, which is just the entire story that revolves around Mel. So, there's Lord of Twilight, Gates of Night, the Lost Orb, and the Dark Thought Prophecy. Those are all part of the Orbs of Magic series. And, without further ado, we're gonna go get into the second part. If you don't know what happened in Lord of Twilight, I have an entire playthrough, which I finished, by the way, up there. So go watch that, and then come back here, and then you can watch me here. Yay! Run, Stella! Run! I did voices last time, but I don't remember what I did for them, but whatever. New voice. My sound different, my sound the same, whatever. I'm not good at them, but you'll be fine. I don't really remember her as well, because, you know, she's got the whole innocent vibe, so, you know. You've already taken all that is important to me. Let me be. Your role in this is not finished. Role in what? You cannot use me. I'm worthless now. No, not completely. Goodbye, Moth. No! And that's how Stella died. I'm just kidding. She turned into a comet and crashed into the ruins. Come, we have work to do. So quick rundown if you're not bothering to go watch the other playthrough is, we have to go find the Cordy keys. There's Mel and her friends. There's Mel, there's Stella, there's Edward, Tejal, Galahad. Also, there's like attraction points so Edward can marry one of the girls. And I'm gonna have him marry Stella because all the time, every time I play that, I always have him marry Mel. But I'm actually curious to see how the story is different, like if he chooses to marry another person. And the other person is not. No. So Stella is well, really out of all three of them, Stella's the best option because I didn't really see it as a kid, but Mel is kind of a douchebag. No, don't! No! Stella? Are you well? Oh my god, it got so hot in here. I'm gonna have to turn the fan on. Yeah. Mel! Oh, I'm so sorry. It was that fallen dream again. Again? It doesn't matter. Did you need something? The king and the others are waiting for us. Come, we mustn't delay. Yes, we must go immediately. Hey, wait for me! Oh, and in this one you can also buy like a new house for like yeah, a new house for Mel. So I'm gonna totally do that. My troubles began when I stole the Orb of Darkness for Giendo, a vampire known as the Lord of Twilight. As a direct descendant of the Orb's creator, Mordred Darkthrop, only I could activate the Orb. Giendo planned to use me to plunge the world into eternal darkness. I fled to Thai. I'm sorry, no, we're not bringing that back. We're not bringing that back. I fled to Thais, where I trained to be a spy at the School of War and Magic. Since then, a band of unlikely friends has come into my life to help me search for another of my ancestors' orbs. The Orb of Light. If we find it, we may be able to defeat the Lord of Twilight. Ah, bad trumpet. Mel, what took you so long? The king's getting impatient, and Tejal is starting to bare her fangs at anything that moves. What's your excuse, Stella? Why are you late? Future waifu. It was oh god, that did something to my voice. It was that dream again. I did not sleep well. I suppose it doesn't matter. We must talk with my father. Edward's the prince of ties and stuff. You are late. Hurry. The creature is eyeing the king's neck. She always wants to eat when she's impatient. Do not listen to my husband. He is still angry with me over our dispute. I assure you, he would like to eat the king as much as I. Tejal and Galahad are married. Well, it's like a forced marriage because she kind of turned him into a vampire and whatnot. And so he's kind of upset about it. He's still upset about it. So, actually, what I know is that they actually appear in the first Aveyond, so I'll eventually play that so I can see them. And, you know, he's not as pale as she is because he doesn't eat humans and whatnot. Sure. Are you ready, Rabbit? We must act quickly before my brother Giendo finds us. Smacking my keys so hard, stop it. Come, we must talk to the king. I would never address him by the king. Hi, Dad! Edward, who are all these people? I gave you leave from your studies to travel the world, not bring home a circus of miscreants. Father, these are my friends. We have come to ask for your help. Very well. What do you need from me? Trying to go for a deep, noble, kingly type of voice. It's different from my Galahad. Father, we need to leave the mainland. Whatever for? It's a long story, but we need to find some relics and bring them to a place called Naileth Summit. You must head to Stormbend, then talk to the ship merchant there. We've tried that, Father, but 2 groups of pirates have invaded the village, and they won't let the ship merchant. They won't let the ship merchant have his ships. How dare they deprive that man of his ships? Who are they to tell him that he can't have his OTPs? Pirates? 2 groups of them, you say? Are they still there? Yes, as far as I know. Yeah, go. Give the pirates something new to fight over, away from the village. When they are gone, I'm sure the ship merchant will sell you his ship. Why can't I pronounce ship merchant right? What's wrong with my mouth today? Thank you for your help, Father. Edward, before we leave the mainland, don't forget about our relic that Hepatitis stole. I bet she took it back to Witchwood. You're right. We must find the relic first. But after that, we must find a way to get rid of the Stormbed of the pirates. Hepatitis? Is she still calling trouble? You have dealt with her before, haven't you? Oh no. Yes, unfortunately your mother and I had the displeasure of meeting her many years ago. Oh my gosh. I feel like the writers knew 100% what they were doing. The writers knew 100% what they were doing when they did this. Take care. You would not fare well in a battle against Hepatitis. Oh my gosh. Better to wait until she's distracted with other matters. Oh, I know. Thank you, Father. Here it comes. It. Ah! Your Majesty, here are the knitting needles my mother borrowed. I would have sent a servant, but you can't trust commoners with such important tasks. Mel rolls her eyes and Lydia scowls at her. Thank you, my dear. Please tell my cousin hello for me. Of course, Your Majesty. Wait, cousin? Okay, wait. So, if the Queen is Edward's mother, the Queen is cousins with Lydia's mother, and Lydia, spoiler warning by the way, which honestly, it's not really shocking at all. Lydia wants to try to marry Edward. Ew! It's like a Targaryen thing going on. Oh my gosh! You know what makes it worse? Edward's family name is Pendragon. Oh my gosh. But A Song of Ice and Fire came first, right? Because it was like the 90s when it came out or something. Whatever. Ew! Ew! The only thing missing with Edward is like the dragons, but he does have a magical sword, which is like, oh, you put jewels in it and then it like does magical properties. Well, we must go now. Edward? Yes, mother? I expect you to bring home a wife when you return from this mad quest of yours. If you do not, I know, you'll find a bride for me. See how her ears perked up? Well, she devil ears. But she's never gonna get to marry him because Stella is. We do not have time for this nonsense, humans. We must leave before Giendo discovers our location. Alright, let's go. You should make your way to Witchwood and Stormbank. Retrieve the quarter keys, blah blah blah. Yeah, I know. My tenant at Pemberley Keep has been thrown into prison. Would you like to upgrade from your apartment to Pemberley Keep? What will it cost me? 10,000 gold. I got it. Spider! This is my pet spider, which I got from the witch when we did her thing, where it was like, oh, my spider died, da da da. So she gave me a spider egg, and now I have a pet spider. Now it hatches eggs, and I can use it in battle. So basically, I'm just using this baby. And this is a bomber bird. This is used for like blowing up cave entrances that are blocked off, and it can be used in battle. But I like using it to blow stuff up. I mean, blow up cave entrances because. Special notice: the Stormbank station is undergoing maintenance and is currently unavailable. I know exactly why, but I remember why, but I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna skip there because it's a freaking long walk. Ugh. Ah, look who it is! I was so shocked. I didn't expect you to show up at any point during our quest. You couldn't possibly be here because you want to marry Prince Edward. Even though your ears perked up when you heard his mom mention a marriage. You couldn't possibly be here for that. You are most likely here to help us for the greater good of the world. I'm onto you, you bitch. Lydia? What are you doing here? Finally, I found you, my lord. Have they hurt you? I can blast them if you want. I'm not a prisoner, Lydia, and please don't milord me. As you wish, my lord. I knew I'd find him with you, you little witch. I know what you're up to. What am I up to, Lydia? Isn't it obvious? You're a street brat trying to gain favor with Prince Edward. And why would I do that? I said, and why would I do that? You want to marry him, of course, and I'm here to make sure that such an outrageous affair never occurs. Well, you're right about that, Lydia. Edward's gonna marry Stella. Stella is awesome, and no offense, Mel, but she's kind of better than you, in personality-wise. You're kind of a douche. I mean, you're better than Lydia, but just not better than Stella. Stella is the cinnamon roll of the group, okay? Marry him? I'd rather marry a wart-covered toad. Prepare to die, pretty girl. Lydia, Mel, I demand you stop this nonsense now. She started it, my lord. I've watched her charm you with her evil ways ever since she arrived at the school. She mustn't succeed. Lydia, I need you to go home. My being here has nothing to do with Mel's charms, as unattractive as they may be. Hey! My lord, I refuse to leave. Now that I found you, I must keep you safe. Forever. Please let me teach her a lesson with my magic. I won't kill her. I'll just make her hurt a bit. You are a mage? Do I know you? You have exquisitely pale skin. Lean your neck this way, and I shall demonstrate my techniques. Teja, you are not allowed to feed on Lydia. Everyone, Lydia is a noble girl from Ties. She's a student mage at the School of War and Magic, and she's annoying as crap. I'm the strongest mage at the school. Thank you very much. I know what you're trying to do, Lydia. We don't need your skills. We've done just fine without you. You know, we could use an offensive type, because Stella's not really offense. She's more defense. There's nothing wrong with that, but kinda need a defense. And we kinda need magical defense, so no. Why don't you come closer so I can blast you? I like her. She amuses me. Lydia shall join us. What? No. The lambs are cute, Galahad. They think they have a choice. This is no time for petty fighting, although I enjoy it immensely. She is a mage and we need her skills. She comes. Don't worry, my lord. It is for the best. You will thank me in the end. Fine, you can come, but I command you to stop calling me my lord. Yes, my lord. I win, street rat. We're gonna drown you in the ocean and storm it. I want you to know that. And now the thingy works! It stops working just so you don't have to... Oh, but a fun thing you could do. You could buy dresses for Lydia to wear. You could buy fun dresses for her to wear. Purchase a gown for Lydia? Yes. Ah, look, now she's got a little spidey. Dressmaker, I would like to purchase this gown. Edward. Edward sighs and gives Melinda 800 gold coins. Why does Edward have to pay? I'm pretty sure she has her own money. You have an eye for style. You have a fine eye for style. My dear, would you like to put on this dress now, or should I send you back to your apartment in size? Put it on. I don't like the dress she's wearing. Even though I'm not gonna really see it much, only in battle. Only in battle. Hello!
Oh dear, I've run out of glue.
What are you making?
This is a toy for a little boy in town. Unfortunately, I need glue to finish it.
If we find glue, we'll bring it to you. Yeah, I know where the glue is. You can't buy it till this mission, so. Pirates? Witches? What's next? There is a witch in town. She's staying at the inn. Excuse me, kitty. Move! Like. Excuse me, I'm here to see someone. Hi! Okay, just walk away from me. That was really rude of you. Stop doing that. Here, her name is Harriet. I'm traveling to Aveyond so that I can train. Oh, wait, whatever. It's a whatever voice. I'm traveling to Aveyond so that I can train to be a priestess. A priestess? But you're a witch. Just because I'm a witch doesn't mean I have to be wicked. Aww. You go follow your dreams, Harriet. But. Oh god. I don't know what that was. Oh yeah, look, the lady spider hatches. Like if you do the mission for her then. Ew, it's a spider. You do the mission for her then. And like the next tonight her spiders hatch and whatnot. Oh look, she got most of them here. And I guess the other witches are like totally cool with them just roaming around the town. I guess it's their version of like having dogs walk around. Or something. Or like cats or whatnot. Do you like my pet spiders? I have hundreds of them. Glue! You've ever booked Geppetto needs it. How much for the glue? Whatever, I can afford it. Pretty sure I can. Let's go. We can go back there, but we also have to make a stop at another place here. Because it wouldn't make sense to go back there and then we have to make 2 trips. And what's Order! Wait. Order! There's no need to panic, ladies. The candy is gone! The candy is gone! We're doomed! Doomed! No! We must leave before it's too late! Doomed? What horrible beast requires candy to save you? The children! They come every year in the autumn and attempt to infiltrate our village by dressing up as witches and goblins. The only way we can get rid of the disgusting rugrats is to give them candy. Hypothetically, what would happen if you didn't give them candy? They'd eat us for sure! We're doomed! Doomed! I'm sorry. Who had the candy last? Abigail, you had it last. No, I gave it to Gretel. I don't have it either. I gave it to Harriet too to hide. But she's run off to that wicked city in the west. I guess you could say she's the wicked witch of the west. Ah? Come on, that was good. We might be able to get help, but it is gonna cost you. We'll pay anything. Yes, anything. Just bring back the candy before it's too late. The voices constantly change. They're witches. They have magical powers to change their voices, so There's my excuse. Stormban! Dun, dun, dun. Don't worry, you can finish it. Toy, sorry. We brought you some glue.
Thank you, my dear.
Geppetto uses the glue to finish the toy. The toy is adorable. Is there anything else we can do to help?
Could you deliver this toy to a little boy for me? His name is Finn, and he lives in the northern district of the city.
Of course we'll help. You Geppetto? Are you Harriet? Yes, I am Sheep. The witches in Witchwood say that you were the last person with their bag of Halloween candy. Bats! I knew I forgot to do something before I left. I buried the candy in Sonoa Plains. You'll need a shovel to dig it up, the candy. Take mine. I won't need it anymore. I've turned over a new leaf. The leaf of a priestess. That's like very unsanitary. Like, even if you wrap it in some, like, I don't know. I guess if they wrap it in a container, would it? No, I don't care. That's very disgusting. While we're up here, it's like you're gonna put it in the ground with all the worms and the maggots and every other bug that hides under there. You're gonna dig it out, and then it's like that's what you're gonna feed the children. If anything, that's just gonna grant you a visit from their parents. Well, actually, everyone knows that there's witches here. And there's everyone's just like, oh, to avoid the witches, blah, blah, blah. But okay, but these kids have to be from Stormban, because that's the only town that's near here. And it's like, who was, like, if everyone in Stormban is, like, afraid of the witches, who was letting their kid just walk through the dangerous Sonoa Plains and the forest near Witchwood, and it's like letting their kid go trick-or-treating there? That makes no sense. There's terrible parents in this town. My son Finn is the sweetest boy on the mainland. You know, when people say that, it usually is the opposite. It means their child is the opposite. I am Finn's nursemaid. Are you Finn? That's me! We have a special delivery for you from Geppetto. You give Finn the toy. Finally, it has arrived. He tires of his toys so quickly. Here. I'm sorry. Here, take this burp. Here, take this music box before he looks this way. The nursemaid gives you a Finn's old music box. A used music box? We don't want it. Ignore her. We'll take it. Thanks for the gift. It is I who should thank you. The noise from that thing has been driving me crazy for days. I bet it has. Find a bag of candy. Yeah, it's in a bag. You know bugs are in there. Ah, this is how witch hunts happen, man. Get your act together, Witchwood. Give people's kids candy with maggots on them. You get diseases, man. Next thing you know, boom, you got the Black Plague.